What do ethical hackers do? For the evolution of a system security, an ethical hacker seeks five basic phases. A hack attack can be dissected into these five phases. First, reconnaissance. Second, scanning. Third, gaining access. Fourth, maintaining access. And fifth, covering track. Phase 1, reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is the preparatory phase where an attacker seeks to gather as much information as possible about a target. It involves network scanning, either external or internal, without authorization. Reconnaissance technique can be categorized broadly into active and passive reconnaissance. When an attacker uses active reconnaissance technique, he will try to interact with the system by using tools to detect open ports, accessibility host, router location, network mapping, details of operating system and applications. When an attacker is approaching the attack using passive reconnaissance technique, he does not interact with the system directly. He will use publicly available information, social engineering, dumpster diving as means of gathering information. Now phase 2, scanning. In this phase, the attacker begins to probe the target for vulnerabilities that can be exploited. Scanning refers to the pre-attack phase. When an attacker scans the network with specific information gathered during reconnaissance, an attacker can gather critical network information such as mapping of system, routers, and firewalls by using simple tools such as traceroute. Alternatively, they can use tools such as chops to add sweeping functionality along with that rendered by traceroute. Port scanners can be used to detect listening ports to find information about the nature of services running on the target machine. The primary defense technique in this regard is to shut down services that are not needed. Appropriate filtering may also be adopted as a defense mechanism. Now phase 3, gaining access. This is the most important phase of an attack in terms of potential damage. Hackers need not always gain. In this phase, the attacker begins to probe the target for vulnerabilities and that can be exploited. Scanning refers to the pre-attack phase when the attacker scans the network with specific information gathered during reconnaissance. An attacker can gather critical network information such as mapping of system, router, and firewall by using simple tools as I discussed before. So spoofing is a technique used by attacker to exploit the system by pretending to be someone else or different system. They can use this technique to send malformed packet containing a bug to the target system and exploit vulnerabilities. Now fourth, maintaining access. Once a hacker gains access to the target system, the attacker can choose to both use the system and its resources and further use the system as launchpad to scan and exploit other systems. Keep low profile and continue exploiting the system. Both these actions have damaging consequences to the organization. For instance, he can implement a sniffer to capture all the network traffic including telnet and FTP session to other systems. Now fifth phase, covering track. An attacker would like to remove evidence of this presence and activity for various reasons, including maintaining access, evading criminal punishment. This normally entails removing any evidence from the log file and replacing system binary with Trojan such as PS or NatStat, so that the system administrator cannot detect the intruder on the attacked system. Once the Trojan are in place, the attacker can be assumed to have gained total control of the system. Just as there are automated scripts for hacking, there are also automated tools for hiding intruders, often called rootkits. By executing the script, a variety of critical files are replaced, hiding the attackers in seconds. Other technique includes steganography, tunneling. Steganography is the process of hiding data, for instance in images and sound files. Tunneling takes advantage of the transmission protocol by carrying one protocol over another. Even the extra space in the TCP and IP headers can be used for hiding information.